So week 2 is in the books. And overall, what an incredible week it was. Even though when you look at the nitty gritty of it, you're like, did really anything happen? But truly, it did. Kyle, you finally got over the hump of Katie. Congratulations. Uh, Someone finally was able to withstand Eric's Monday Night Rush. Thank you, Sam. Uh, Dana, Dana, I don't know what to do. Don't look at me. You're on your own from now on. Uh, but yeah, Katie, you dominated and yet got dominated by Kyle. Kyle, congratulations, one more time. Kyle got over the hump. Kyle finally got a victory over Katie. Folks, week 2 was pretty eventful. But everyone's is in panic mode. I'm gonna bring it back in a little bit later on. I'll show you why. Kelly likes to do some research on the belt. Kelly likes to let you know you're never truly out, no matter where you are. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's the week 2 statistics. I'm never letting this thing go. I love my Kelly. Let's get to week 2. And here is our week 2 recap. Two-time world champ proves to 2-0, going 148.04, defeating Fitzpatrick Leg 0-2 at 105.70. JB's now leading the series 5-2. Once again, Fitzpatrick Leg no longer relevant. Yeah, I thought for a minute there Romo was going to pull off 60 like he did against me. It was like I did against you, Sam J. Remember that? When he pulled up that 60 to make that miraculous comeback? But he went out with the broken clavicle, and the Jones-Brown Express keeps coming through. Choo-choo. The Jimmy Jab Games improves to 2-0, going 128.78, defeating the Kamish, who falls to 1-1 with a 126.60. The series is tied at 1 apiece. Finally, someone stops Mr. Monday Night. For sure, we all thought, the way it was going, we all thought for a minute there that Eric was going to pull off another Monday Night Miracle, but he got deckered. T. Luke's Thrashers 2 improves to 2-0, 105.3, defeating North Winnetka High 0-2 with an 85.40. Travis now leads the series 8-1. Once again, Andy could have won if he didn't play Andrew Luck. But once again, Andy would have been made fun of for not playing Andrew Luck. Now, probably going forward, Andy's probably not going to play Andrew Luck. And now Andrew Luck's going to score 40 points. Yobo Goya, 2-0 with a 115.84, defeats Rookie of the Year, falls to 0-2, 108.46. Kara now leads the series 1-0. I won't lie, I thought this would be opposite. I thought Kara would struggle this year because she really looked like she struggled with her draft, didn't she, folks? She really did look like she didn't know what she was doing with that #1 pick. And Dana, you know, how in the last couple of years, every person that was new to the league got second place. Well, that wasn't the case this time. Good news, Dana. Your kicker finally got a point, even though he missed the field goal, not Vinatieri-like. And I am sorry, Dana. I put out the text saying that you were going to win and get your first win, and then Dante Moncrief really stuck it to you. So, Kara, welcome. You are the new Miss Monday Night. Mode of Urine goes 1-1 with a 113.56 victory over River Up P. Falls to 0-2, 107.76. Bob still leads the series 5-3. Ironically enough, though, if Bob would have played a different defense and they would have scored, let's say, 4 points, Bob would have won. But San Francisco's defense got him -4. So congratulations, Bob, on swerving when you should have swerved. Super Bowl baby, 2-0, 2-0, 176.66, defeats Mountain Schedule, 0-2 with a 157.14. Katie leads the series 7-1. Katie, there was nothing you could have done. I looked. There was nothing you could have done to defeat Kyle. And think, you scored the second highest amount of points, meaning you played the 10 other people, including myself. You would have gotten the victory. But you ran into the buzzsaw of Super Bowl baby. Kyle, this was destiny. You were destined to win this game and finally get one on Katie. And Kyle, guess what? You're just now 2 games away from getting back to 500. So remember, here's where everybody's ranked after this week. You can pause it, I'll just explain it to you. So obviously it's where you are, your name, your record, and where you moved up since last week. The parentheses is your preseason rank, and then the last number is where you jumped up from your preseason rank. So the biggest jump, Kara, still at a +7 because she is ranked 4th, was at 11th for the preseason. And the lowest jumps, Sam J and Dana, 4th. So pause it, take a look and see where you are, where you're going. It's still pretty early to call it yet. So I still don't know how I'm going to incorporate Pick'em into this year's draft status, but we're still working on it, so keep going for it. Sam B, hey, congratulations, you got a perfect 6 to go to 10 points, and you tie with Kara. In 3rd place, Eric, Kyle, and Travis with 9 points. Katie, John, and Sam J with 8. I fall into tie with Dana for 9th place with 6 points. Bob, well, I don't know what's going on, Bob, but you're just on the bottom everywhere. You got 3 points, moving up to 5. And then Andy, you didn't vote. You're the only one. Out of 2 weeks, you're the only one not to vote. So, can you get with it? I mean, John voted. John and Travis voted. They found time and they're busy with, jobs too. I know you have a good job and you're busy, but they have jobs too and they found ways to vote. So, Andy, find a way to vote. You're in last place with 3 points. So, keep going with the voting. Keep picking. Andy's just upset he didn't vote for himself. So there you go, folks. There's the week 2. Uh, it never ends or kills your week. I know it's not the end all be all, but it's still every win in this league is important. Remember, it's a race to 7. Throughout all the years, 7 is the key number you need to get to the playoffs. Once you get to the playoffs, it's a whole new game for you, right? And if you're losing now, all you got to really do is win week 14 or 15. You can go 1-12 throughout the rest of the year. As long as you win 14 or 15, you're not going to get the dumper. So it's always good to pay attention to that. Kelly, should we show them what they got in store for week 3? I agree, JP. Let's show them week 3. Here you go. Here's week 3. Let's start that week 3 preview. Two-time world champion, 2-0. It's going against now named Lost Causes. Oh, poor Dana. Cheer up. This series is tied 0-0. Yobo Goya, 2-0 going against Party Like a Gronk Star. Ugh. Like, I have a feeling like, Eric, you didn't even come up with this idea, like, of a name. You just found it on the internet, and then you picked it. And by the way, you don't even have Gronk on your team, so therefore you shouldn't even be able to use this name. But anyways, it's probably the matchup of the week. Kara leads this series 2-0. The Jimmy Jab Games at 2-0 is getting a bye week because they play North Winnetka High 0-2. I don't know. Andy, you need to change your name. Find time. You have enough time in writing college football. It's only on Saturdays. You have enough time to play Pick'em and pick a new name. Sam B leads this series 2-0. Frontrunner for Name of the Year, Cutler's Uterus. 0-2 though. Going against Fitzpatrick's leg. Once again, you need to change this name, Sam J. You don't have Fitzpatrick anymore. Like, it made sense last year when you had him, but you don't have him this year. You're 0-2. Hey, guess what? Someone's going to get a win. Someone's going to finally get a win. So congratulations, you two. Bob, you lead this series 3-2. Mountain schedule. 0-2 is looking to clobber Moat of Urine, who's 1-1. Johnny lead the series 3-2. Hey Katie, can you not score the second most points and lose for once? Please, get a win here. In the matchup of the week, T. Luke Strashers 2, who's 2-0, at 123.21 versus Super Bowl Baby 2-0, 123.21. That's not true, but I don't have the paperwork in front of me. But Kyle on his march to getting back to 500, and Kyle, why are you always playing people who have dominated you? Look at that, back-to-back weeks. Travis has led this series 7-1. Good luck, Travis. He got his revenge last week against Katie and got his win. He's coming after you. I think it's the baby. Amanda, I think it's you. You're the good luck charm. You're the rabbit's foot. This baby might be Kyle's ticket to the championship. So I figure every week we'll do new stats. This will be the year of the stats, where I go through and dissect some stuff and really put my nerdiness to work for you. This week, I'm going to prove to you why 2-0 may or may not really matter. Because I can hear you thinking, Bob, Dana, Sam, Jay, and Katie, I'm 0-2. I have no shot in hell. I'm out. It's a lost season. I mean, look at Dana. She's already a lost cause, right? But hold tight. I'm going to show you why Kyle, Kara, Sam B, Travis, and myself at 2-0 may not be a lock for the playoffs and may not be a lock for old Kelly here. Right, Kelly? Oh no, JB, you got me locked, stock, and barrel for the next 3 years. Oh, Kelly, I love you. So here we go. Here's why. Does 2-0 really matter? Is 2-0 a lock? Let's start with the teams that start off 0-2. Of the 15 teams that have ever started off 0-2, 5 of them have made the playoffs. That's 33%, folks, if you're doing the math. 3 of those were in 2013 when it was Eric, Kara, and Kyle. And last year, I started off with 0-2 and won the championship. 1-1 teams, 15 out of 37, so 41%, have successfully made the playoffs after starting 1-1. Now, 2-0 teams, right? Surprisingly, out of the 6 years that we've been doing this, only 16 teams have ever started off 2-0. But 10 of them have made the playoffs, so 63%. So your chances are pretty good. But ready for this? Last year was the only year all 2-0 teams, 4 of them, being John, Sam B, Bob, and Katie, that made the playoffs. So you take that out, 6 out of 12, the odds are still not in your favor. As you can see, of all the champions that we've had, 3 have started off 2-0, JB in 09, Troy in 11, and Jenny in 13. 2 have started off 1-1, John in 10, and Sam J in 12. And then last year, JB 0-2 came through and won the championship. So for fun, let's take a look at the dumpers, huh? Starting with 0-2, only 1 ever started 0-2, JB, and won the dumper. So either if I start over 0-2, I'm going to win the dumper of the championship. 1-1, there's been 3, Andy in 2010, Troy in 13, and Sam J last year. And surprisingly, there's been a person, Katie, started off 2-0 and ended up winning the dumper in 2012. Well, ladies, that's all we have for tonight. Next week, we will look at where Bob drafted a kicker versus everybody else that he missed in that round. See how he did. And, yeah, so that's what you got to look forward to next week's stats. How bad Bob drafted after his kicker. Obviously, it has to be bad. He's 0-2. But until next week, Kelly and I will see you on the Fantasy Gridiron.